Hola. That was really weird. Ever since something happened, I'm gonna have to wait for somebody to come on. Ever since something happened earlier, can you hear me? Because it literally says 2 likes, no one watching, and I don't even know what's up with the volume right now.
Here we go, baby.
Check. Microphone's on. I don't know if it's working now. Now there's 6 of you. YOLO. Can you hear me?
Oh, God.
Yeah? All right. Ooh, I need a blanket. Everything looks different now on my computer. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know what's up with that.
It wasn't.
All right. Hey, buddy. Bud?
What?
All right, want to just keep it down a notch?
Yeah.
Love you. Not like too much. Just saying, I'm doing it, you're doing it. I'm YouTube, you're Xbox. Okay. All right. Where's my slippers? This floor is cold, man. Where are my slippers? You know where my slippers are?
Mama, you don't know
Where are your slippers? I found mine. Yeah, I bought you some for Christmas. Oh, it's all good. I kind of want that deck, but it's all over the place. That's a fun deck. Son of a bitch. I want that deck. Oh, yeah, that's a fucking mess. Oh. Do I want any of these decks? This one can be fun. This one can be fun. So, I gotta do my decks with you guys. Oh, look at that. A kind of similarity. All right. I feel like an old person right now. I do. I feel old. Apparently there's an orange theme. Orange cat. But I got my yellow blanket. I'm freaking cold all of a sudden. Greetings to Sheldon and Lucy Goose. Lucy Goose is not here. I will tell her. And Sheldon just went down for bed. So, you have a question. Once you're over things, but a small gesture tries to alter your thinking into getting back negative. Any tips on shaking off those little things that can be triggers? Yeah, hold on. Hey, babe. I know I want to go to bed too. So I have a question. Once you're over things, but then a small gesture tries to alter. Yeah, see, that's tough. So basically, you're saying like I'm over this, and then that person reaches out, or is it that person reaches out, or is it somebody mentions something and it triggers you? Because that matters. No, it makes sense. I just want to know, is it that person that's doing the triggering, or is it from, like, I heard it through the grapevine, or like social media? I just want to know where the trigger's coming from, because that definitely matters. More like the person does a small action. Yeah. That's tough right now in this energy. In this energy, that can mess with you. There's no question. Because there's still like it's like sharing energy, it's Mercury, it's a lot of things, and I wouldn't even engage. Like, if it's over, it's over. Like, I wouldn't even engage. I know it's easier said than done because I kind of find myself in a situation like that. It's over, but like trying to maintain a friendship or something, yeah, it's tough. Um, I guess it depends on where you're at with that person. It really just depends on who that person is, what damage was done, why is it over. It really does make a difference on those things. Sorry, I forgot my water. So I'm not doing fire right now. I'm just doing a random collective read with this deck. We're at the stage of a lot of verses being called out and talking. Yeah, you kind of if you know it's over, and it's affecting you and it's triggering you, you just have to distance yourself. Especially, it sounds like a lot of nonsense. The stage of a lot of verses being called out, and yeah. So I guess if it's facts or it's bullshit. If it's facts, own it, accept it. If it's bullshit, I wouldn't engage. You know what I mean? So, hey, how you doing? How you doing? So we're just going to do a random collective read. I haven't used either of these decks in over a year, at least. You're welcome. Yeah, orange. I don't look great in orange either. At least I don't think so. I don't have anything orange. I have an orange and white striped horizontal shirt that I wear once in a great while. I don't think it looks awful. But I'm not the type to rock orange. It's a pretty bold color to rock. Good for you if you do and you can pull it off for sure. Like if I could pull it off and it was the right type of shirt, I'd probably wear orange pants before I wore an orange top. Would I, though? I said it out loud, so. With like a cute top. They'd have to be like bell-bottomy, like fashiony with like maybe some like hippie imprint shit. Like I just like I got these pants, right? That I think are like super cute, and Lonnie got them for me for Christmas, and she got a pair, and man, did she rock them! And I was like, oh my gosh, those are just adorable. And then I put them on me. I didn't even open that package. I put them on me, and I was like, what? What? I can't rock those. Oh my gosh, where are they? Where did they go? They're so cute. I want to show you because that's the vibe I was getting when we were just talking about orange. Yeah. What the frick? Really strange that I have no idea where those went. Okay, so anywho, they're just like these ones that I haven't even opened. Got them off some website. What is it? Sheen? I don't know. I really wanted to show you the other ones though. So she got me a pair of bell bottoms, which I think are adorable, with like the little pockets on the side. I think they're wicked cute. They're definitely they're definitely up to my belly. But the other ones are just like this, right? And they got patches on them. And they're just adorable. Oh, here they are. So like if it was orangey like this, like bell bottomy, they look so cute on. I like the tops, but I haven't worn them yet. I haven't even washed them yet. I don't know why I just showed those to you. Really weird, but they're wicked cute and I love them. They're super like bell bottomy. Like I would, and that's why I was saying like I think I saw an orange pair like that had like flowers on it. That's what made me think I would rock them. But I think it had to have a pattern. Anybody else wear orange here? That's a bold color to rock. Oh yeah, they're super cute. She got them for me for Christmas. I haven't gone anywhere to like wear them. I talked to Angie the other day and she's like, "You ready to go out?" I'm like, "I am, but I haven't." Kind of been in the hermit mode. Kind of been hanging out with that guy I was seeing for a while too. I don't even know where we stand, even though it's over. But you never know where you stand. Like to me, it's over, right? But so it's just getting back out there, really. You know, I love yellow. I can do yellow, but I love hermit mode. I love staying home too. I'm sure once a nice up weather hits, still I'm gonna be like, yes, you know. But I got lots of studying. I got lots of stuff to do. I mean, but a night out here and there won't kill me, right? Um, but with those jeans, I gotta wear heels, and can't wear heels right now. Like they're bell bottomy. Like I can't wear even like a cool winter boot, like like a heel, like even a boot like that. I got the bell bottoms. I either gotta wear kicks, flip flops, or heels. So I can't even wear those right now. And I can't even wear them right now unless I go on vacation, you know. But it just pulled me to that because on the website they were orange. It wasn't like an awful orange, but it was still bold orange. But it had patterns on it. It had like flowers and so something like that, yeah. You know? So orange is the new black. Scorpios can rock a lot. I own a lot of black though. Like my favorite color is yellow, but I look at my wardrobe and it's like all black. I love white though too. I like wearing white tops. So anywho, I love yellow. It's my favorite color, but I actually love the color yellow. I like yellow on me too. And green, like a khaki green. But I like khaki green from like my waist down. Like cargo pants. So anyhow, just thought I'd show you those cute little pants she got me. I don't even know that website. She goes on it all the time. I think it's called Sheen. People love that website. I don't know. I'm pretty sure Ashley goes on that website all the time. It's popular. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ashley goes on it all the time for Sophia. I don't have luck buying clothes online. I really don't. So I don't do it. Like I say, like remember in the springtime, like I'll always order like one summer dress just from like a couple different companies just to see, you know. Um, and I don't have any luck. I just don't. Yeah, I like that too. Basic tees and jeans. Yep. But I love my bell-bottomy jeans. I gained weight over the summer, so I wasn't able to wear the ones from last year. I mean, the year before. But that's my favorite in the summer. It's just like a nice fitted shirt with my bell bottom. It's just comfy flip flops. Yep. So we're gonna do a collective read. Collective read. Yeah. Good for you. I think I keep seeing things everywhere. Is it just me? Or are you seeing like orbs and shit? You seeing shit, guys? I have goosebumps. I guess I'm just seeing things right now. Yeah. I'm seeing things right now. You've been seeing things too? Okay, so it's not just me. I feel like there's shit like zooming by me right now. I keep catching them. Hey from Ohio. I keep going for my water, man. All right. I was just gonna say, I don't know how we got into this orange thing, and then I was like, oh yeah, I got orange cats. It's definitely an orange theme, even though it's kind of like copper. But anyhow, let's do a collective read. Just, I don't even want to do the next 48. It's just, you're either gonna resonate with this or not. I got sunshine. That's weird. It is justice. I had to look because I thought it was the strength card because this deck, like this is death. You have to know the numbers. You know what I mean? Um, but I could have sworn this was strength, and I'm like, well, strength is not that number. This is actually the justice card. See, I haven't used this deck in a while. I forgot this deck was like this. Not a big deal. It's just, to me, that's saying strength, and it's actually justice. Isn't that strange? It's just me. It like wicked threw me off. So, wow. I wonder if I should look at it as strength, though. So we have the death card. We have the 10 of wands. So you're pretty exhausted. It looks like strength. Yeah, I know. It's justice, though. And now we got the chariot. Holy major arcana. I will say right now, I feel like something's out of your hands, clearly. Just let the energy just play out. Because you're exhausted. It's like you need a break. All right. So I'm picking up on images. Okay. So here's the thing. I feel like with this image at first, I'm like, what is this, a lazy fuck? You know, but then I'm just kind of like, you know what? He's just kind of chilling. And it's the 10 of Wands. Like, you just got a lot on your mind. You're just kind of chilling. But this is, I mean, this is justice. But to me, it's strange. It's like, here's the thing. It's you're very calming to somebody. You can calm someone. You can temper someone. I don't really think it's like calming your own inner beast, right? I think it's more like you can just calm someone here. And then you got the Chariot. Something's over and just beginning. Like, that's my attitude with this too, with things that are over. It's like, oh, it's just a new beginning. It is what it is, you know? I don't know what this is saying. Just want to get 4 more. I'm probably just going to go straight to my other deck. Got the 7 of Swords. So something ended because of lies and deceits, deceptions, lies, sabotage, whatever it is for you, right? And then you have the 7 of Pentacles too under, so you got 2 sevens too. So I don't know if you're dealing with like 77, you got the Chariot, so you got 777 too. But you got the Queen of Pence here. We have the 7 of Pence and the Queen of Pence. Something's over because lies, deception, deceit, sabotage. No question. You're exhausted. Justice is crowning the Queen. Justice is crowning the Queen of Pence, but so something's gonna go in the Queen of Pence's direction. You have the Knight of Swords coming in like right at you, but it's like they don't want to look at you. So I don't know if somebody doesn't want to own up to something. The 7 of Pence, though, you seem very calm. Like, look at this energy. It's kind of like, I don't know if they're trying to say like, oh my God, look how long her hair is. Like, you waited so long. Like, it's hard to wait, but like, no, I'm not getting that vibe. I really wanted that other deck. I gotta put these cards together. It's almost like it's almost like you got someone questioning you, but you should be questioning them. It's very bizarre. For real. It's almost like this is saying justice was served. See you later, Gator. Like someone's about to get a dose of karma. So if you was wondering if like karma was being delivered, don't you worry. Because now with the Justice card, you have the Queen of Cups. What's this Knight of Swords doing? I want to switch decks. I haven't used this deck in a very long time, so I'm not really in tune with it. I'm kind of get what it's saying. So Two of Swords, like not. It's like, see, it's so weird. It's like, look at it. He's approaching her, but he's like avoiding. He's not even looking in her direction, and she's just like, hello. And he's over here looking at an empty freaking pool table. Like trying to make a decision, but like on what? Like there's something's empty. I don't know how to explain it. Like it's like, what are you doing? It's like you're right in front of her. What are you doing? Let's see what this Seven of Pence is about. It's almost like he doesn't even want to look at her. Empress. So you're definitely making a decision when it comes to things and where to invest. Like my feminine's just like, I don't know, you know, I don't know what to do, what to invest in anymore. Then this woman's looking at him and he's just like in fucking la la land. It's an empty room. It's empty. What's this Queen of Pence doing here? Two of Cups. Hello. I want to get out of this deck. I feel like I'm gonna get like stuck in this deck. Not like literally, but like the Four of Wands. Queen of Wands, Queen of Pence, Two of Cups, Eight of Swords. I don't like this deck. Is like I got the goosebumps. It's like eerie. I don't fucking know. I feel like I'm gonna get like stuck in one of these paintings. It's so weird. They're all portraits, but like every image, I got the goosebumps. Okay, fuck that. See you later. All done. All fucking done. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry, that was a waste of time. Oh my god, I just looked up. Yeah, the energy don't feel right. Yeah, like that. I don't like that. Blah blah blah. Yeah, like fuck that. I don't think like it's a bad thing. Like I actually really like this deck, but yeah, no. Yeah, no. I literally felt like every time I was trying to figure something out, like I was trying to go within, because they're like all portraits, mosaic, like I think some of them even famous portraits, you know what I mean? And I just really felt like they were empty. Like it would have been real easy to step into a portrait. So I think there's some pretty big voids open out there right now. So be really careful. I don't know what that was trying to say, but I'm telling you right now, I'm not getting stuck into that deck. Like I don't know what that was about. Like I don't know if like that's where someone's head is at. You got nauseous. That's weird. I thought museum with the cards. Yeah, they're all very much like that. I would actually show them to you, but I don't. Like I feel like there's like just like an odd void in that deck right now or something. There's just something that didn't sit right with me. I don't think it's a bad thing. You know, I don't. I just think I know when I can feel cards and when I can't. And it's like in order to get somewhere with that deck, I would have had to go within, and I'm not about to jump into a deck of cards like that. Like readers, we do some strange things, but like, hey, yeah, let me just step into this deck of cards. It pulled me to like a movie. Like, I think there's a movie where someone stepped in and out of portraits, like a void, right? Um, but there's some type of movie, and it creeps me out for a second. So I'm like, yeah, no. Kaden just said creep at the same time I did. I said creep me out, and he used the word creep. So there's a message. I don't know what movie. It could be a scary movie, a creepy movie. Mm. I know you're talking about, Bells. That's my past life deck. I almost thought about it, but it's all mixed up right now. So I'm going to go to this deck. This is the one I originally went to. I wanted another one, but I just happened to pull that one. Like, oh, I'll do another one for like clarification. It's like, but that was like Night of the Museum shit. I don't even know what that was. That was very odd. Surviving Death on Netflix. Yeah, that's supposed to be good. Yeah, there's just something odd about that deck. That's all. It was almost like they were like asking me to kind of like step into it to kind of like know what I was doing. But like, that's very old school. I can't even, I know. I just know. No. I don't think it would have been a bad thing, guys. It's, you know me, I channel, I go into things, I can get into depictions, and like, something about that right now that was like, no way. And I think it's probably linked to like, I don't even want to get into it. Let's see what this deck has to say for you guys. Don't want to step into a void. Yeah, let's just get out of that. Get out of that. I do really like that deck though. I was pulled to that deck when I bought it. I love art and old stuff. Death card. How funny is that? The first card out again. There's definitely some endings and just rebirth for some of you. This is more like, this is a little creepy. Not creepy in a bad way. I don't know this deck very well. I'm not like super crazy about this deck. But I just noticing all these dead people laying around. It's kind of like fake mannequins. Like a doll, how you pop a head off a doll and it's got like that collar. It just reminded me like, off with your head.
Oh, yeah, that was cool. He's a very nice guy. Okay, I know. Crazy story, man. Sean, you have your police car now? Man, with them having on my Xbox right now, man.
Nine of Wands. Yeah, that's an ending for sure. There's no question. You have the Knight of Wands though, but the Knight of Wands is all about fighting for what you want and not giving up. It's a very bright card in this deck, like very bright. It's actually pulling me to like Rio de Janeiro with the birds from Rio. Like that's a pretty like that's the Nine of Wands, guys. Nine of Wands talks about being exhausted. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like looking at something different, like just don't give up. Like it's like I just don't think you're seeing something, or I don't know. I mean, Mercury's back around, people are coming in and out. There's been lots of breakups, makeups, you know, the Nine of Cups. Weird feeling. So you got 2 9s. Eight of Pence. Let me just get 4 more.
Sean, you told us 4 times. Sean, you know. Yo, Sean, you literally on repeat.
Princess of Swords.
Help me, help me, help me, help me.
7 of Cups. It's weird. Like, I know Caden's just talking, but I said Princess of Swords, and he's like, help me, help me, help me. But this doesn't seem like help me, help me, help me. 8 of Wands. So we have communication coming in. I feel like it's just like confusing, and it's a lot next to the Hermit. See, so it's like with the 7 of Swords. So it's almost like I gotta shut the door. It's like you're talking to somebody, but it's like you're not really saying anything, or things aren't being said. So it's like, what's the point? Like causing confusion, or somebody, it looks like someone's gonna hit you up. Let me do it this way. It looks like someone's gonna hit you up in a few days and want to hang out and do something, maybe at work, or something like that. You're not sure what you want to do. You're thinking about something. I don't think you're thinking about the ending, though. I mean, it could be dealing with a Virgo, but I don't think it's like that. Be careful who you communicate with, because you just gotta watch your energy. It's almost kind of telling me like you might just be better off staying in hermit mode, hobbies, reading, literature, like you're gonna get a message. So I'm assuming it's probably gonna be like temptation. I don't know fish very well. This looks like a fish, but it's a cloak. See right here? It's just part of his cloak. But it reminds me of either a pink fish or a red fish. Even though it's a scarf, it's not even a cloak, it's a scarf. But there's something telling me there is a fish that's just like this. It almost reminds me of like a sucker fish, but they're not red or pink. There's a message there for that type of fish. I don't know. I'm not a fisher person. Like, I don't know. Like, this person's not. I don't like this vibe is off. Like the energy lately is just. It's not awful. I just feel like you're better vibing by yourself right now for a little while, because you got different vibrations and energy. Tell me about this death card. It's almost like something's over, but somebody still wants to come in, but like not saying anything. Yeah, see, like it's over, but then there's the 4 of Cups. There's the World. It's over, but like the offer still on the table. It's like they want it, they're not going after it, but boo-hoo, if that's you wanting it, not going after it, boo-hoo. Like, I don't know if somebody came back in like, hey, let's do this, or XYZ, and it's like, no, not with the World and Death. That's the finale. It is what it is. 9 of Pence with the other 9s. Now I got 999. 999 is, got 88 here too, but 999 is a really powerful, number, it's endings, new beginnings. It's powerful. But it's confidence, it's you guys might be seeing doves. Um, like very liberating energy. So just don't give up whatever you're working on, whatever you're strategizing. It's the Nine of Wands. It's like you need to temper yourself here because the Nine of Pents is like independent and strong and spiritual and like oomph. And the Nine of Wands is more like, oh, I'm exhausted, right? A little anxiety did it, but not here. So I just think you need to find some balance between you need to find balance between grounding and it's not the word. I think you just need to work on your confidence. Nine of Cups, Two of Wands. So yeah, it's like I said, it's like that decision, like this is like hermit mode and this is like party mode. Then you got the Ace of Pents under the deck. So what's that saying about stirring the pot? Don't stir the pot until it thickens. Like, what's that saying? Don't stir the pot, or like, you guys having your own little conversation over here. You're gonna have to make a decision. Where's your happiness lie? Like literally, because it's right under the Six of Cups just fell out. It's right under the Eight of Wands. Like you're talking to someone, or someone's gonna hit you up, and you're gonna have to make a decision. But like right now, I think someone's being very quiet. I think there's two different energies. It's like you're just studying, you're working, you're focused. I don't know if your past is like, I don't know if they're like freaking out, but they're like, what the fuck is happening? I actually feel like the woman's about to go in hermit mode. Like, I don't like, you might make a decision. Do I even want to talk or communicate anymore with with someone, something? Like, because it's like you're happy, you want to go in a certain direction, but like right now, it's like I don't see anything blocked, but it feels like there's like a blockage. I mean, the hermit's here, right? So somebody's not saying something. The Six of Cups is literally just like laying on my hand here. With the Five of Cups, yeah. See, like someone from your past is sad. It, I, I think the energy is gonna shift. I don't know if they expected you to come back around. Like, I don't know what this is trying to tell me. This definitely hasn't happened. So it's kind of refreshing to have this type of read because normally we can be like, do, and you probably expect this, and do, and oh, hold on, my dad just texted me. Sorry, I'm on YouTube. I'll text Alana right now and ask her. Let me just text Lonnie. My dad wants a password. Hey, what's the Hulu password? I got it. Grandpa just asked me for it. And I'm pretty sure you put that under your email. Oh my gosh, you just sent the text. No, I know. I just wanted to like really like it's for Grandpa. I'm working. I just kind of wanted to get it done. No. Just text it to me so I can forward it straight to him. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. Love you. Bye. This is nice, actually, guys, because normally what I read is like, oh, I'm kind of like this hasn't happened, which is kind of what tarot is for, right? I'm just not used to reading it that way, which is like, I got the goosebumps. It's weird. Like, I can see certain stuff, but like, this is like, it's kind of surprising and shocking. It's almost like, I don't know if you'd even see this coming or expect it, or no, don't delete. Courtney, what are you doing? Reply, no, copy, more. Forward. Jeez. No, not delete again. Media. So here's the deal, okay? Yeah, it's current energy, okay? I didn't really put a time stamp on it. It's however it's hitting you, but I know for a fact this hasn't happened. I can just tell. So something's over. This has probably already happened. That's a given. It's been all over our reads, right? But somebody wants to come in and offer, like they feel like they missed an opportunity. Like they don't want to give up, but I also feel like they need to work on their confidence. Like you're really happy with somebody, you're still talking to them, but it's like a decision needs to be made when it comes to the past or this person that's from your past that's coming back. Now, I feel like the feminine is about to go into hermit mode. And in the previous reads, it's been the other way around. Okay. I meant to go grab, I did. I meant to grab my pendulum just to make sure I'm right here. Because in the other ones, it was the masculine that was going into hermit mode and hangman mode and like all this other stuff, right? But here you have the energy of the Eight of Pence crowning the Hermit. So whoever's just kind of like really focused in this Eight of Pence, solo mission, studying, hobbies, taking care of yourself, self-care, self-love, like that type of stuff is what's happening with this. It's like you're in the hermit mode. It's like it's like you don't even know if you want to talk to this person anymore. I don't think it's confusing you. I think it's just like, I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm not trying to fight. I'm not trying to go here. Like, just like Seven of Cups energy. I don't even think you're confused. I think it's like, well, let me get there. Wait a minute. I gotta skip ahead. Let's skip ahead. Let's Seven of Cups real quick. Justice for the Seven of Cups. Let's get one more for the Seven of Cups. Like, it's almost like whatever you do, yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. Whatever you do, it's like whatever you pick, you pick. And some of you are saying goodbye to somebody because now we got the Prince of Swords over here. Kind of like, oh man. Because with this Seven of Cups, you're not confused with justice in the Wheel of Fortune. This is like, I seriously like need to review my options and like, because literally you got the Prince of Swords right here. I don't know if you ended something, Princess of Swords, and at the bottom of this deck, it's just the same, right? So it's kind of like he's looking at you, like going this way, like in hermit mode, because I truly believe the feminine is about to go into hermit mode, right? Because she needs to do what's best for her too. But he's like, what the fuck? So I don't know if you're going to stop communication or not. Like when you guys, this is like fun communication, like happy, but like there's just a shift. The Nine of Cups instantly goes to the Two of Wands. See what this Eight of Wands is about. I don't think it's awful communication. I think you just like don't even want to communicate. You're just like, all right, like I can't explain it. This is like unmarked territory. I can't explain it. So see, someone's trying to manifest something through communication, but it's not working. It's just because someone's going into complete hermit mode over here. Like somebody really wants to reach out and talk and like someone's like, what's happening? Like this is unknown territory. Like you're not used to this scenario. And I know it's unknown because I can fucking explain everything. And I feel like this is unknown even territory for me. So I don't know what you guys are gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's just something, it's not your normal MO. It's not your pattern. See what I'm saying? Like because I think my women are going through this like this transmutation, if you've been watching my readings. Like this is not something you normally do. Like I know we sit around here all the time and we're like, yeah, I love being in hermit mode and you know, I love being in my home and and this is not that type of hermit mode. This is like I'm fucking exhausted. Do I even want to take the time to go within to see if this is something I even want? Like this is like unknown territory for a lot of you. Like this isn't just something you normally do. Does that make sense to you guys? Like you're definitely breaking a pattern. There's no question. Because this isn't something you would normally do. And this isn't you trying to manipulate or try to be tactical about what you're doing, you know? Let's find out about this hermit because someone's trying to manifest through communication. Like happy-go-lucky communication, like, but it's like you wouldn't be in hermit mode if it was happy-go-lucky conversation. You know what I mean? Like you wouldn't be trying to be like, yeah, see the Seven of Wands? You're blocking it. Strange. I don't even think you realize you're about to do this. I don't think you're physically gonna block, guys. It's real easy for us to block. I've blocked people all the time. You know what I mean? But like I'm telling you, like this is a different dynamic for you. Like I don't think this is gonna be easy for you. It might be. No. Scratch that. Because it's not about that. I feel like with this hermit, like let's see what you're doing up here first. What's this Eight of Pence? Let's see what you're doing. Because it's easy to shift your focus. Like, this had a lot to do with the transmutation. King of Cups. Well, they're fucking focused on you now with the 5 of Wands. They're like, you're throwing them off with the Chariot in the World. High Priestess, not really saying much. Like, it's over, done, moving forward. 6 of Swords. There was a lesson here. 3 of Swords. I got hurt. Like, but then you get the 10 of Pens and the 6 of Pens. So I don't know if this person's like, what were you really after? It's very strange what I'm picking up on. I can't explain it. Like, the reason why I said scratch it is because I feel like it was too common of something to say. Like, Seven of Cups, your Justice, the Wheel of Fortune. Like, you can do whatever you want here, and there's still some type of Dharma coming to you. Someone straight up is trying to manifest through communication, through text message, through what they're saying, but it's someone from your past. I don't know what that's about or regarding something. But the 9 of Cups to have the 2 of Wands is like, are you like, you're happy, but if you're happy with some like, if you're happy, why are you like, "All right, I wanna go in another direction?" So I don't know how happy you are. It could be a lot of drinking involved, and you're like, "You know what? Just kinda like, for those who drink." Nah, see, in this deck, your ship is here. It's port. It's at port. It's the 3 of Wands where I was like, "Oh, ships are here." Like, this is something that really makes you happy or really makes them happy. I don't know if this is the man pretending like, "Oh, I'm just gonna work and da, 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 da," like, I don't know what that's about. But, like, your ships are at port. But with the 2 of Wands and the 9 of Cups, they're like, "Yeah, you're at crossroads." But, like, something makes you happy. So I kinda get what it's saying. Tell me about this Princess of Swords. You're just kinda like, sitting here, um, your swords down, warrior mode. Like, you're good. You're chilling. Seven of Pence. So again, it's the same thing. Like, again, like, what do I really wanna invest in? What makes me happy? Like, it makes me wonder, where have you been? Have you been in La La Land? Like, have you been in an illusionary world? Like, not to be like an asshole, but like, where have you been? Like, I feel like this is something like you wanted, it's here, and now it's like, do I though? Do I? Because someone's trying real hard, like, hey, I really want to come in this direction. You make me happy, but is that it? Like, are you just a drinking partner? Are you just someone's fun? Are you just kind of like here at someone's convenience? Like, I don't know what they're thinking. All I know is that my feminine right now, you can go either way and you'll be fine. Some type of Dharma here, but right now it's like you're blocking this energy or you're about to. You might physically block or it's like a different type of block. I don't see it being as like a mental block. $11 leaves on the 7 of Wands. You got the 7 of Wands with 11 leaves and 8 birds. The birds is almost like the 8 of Wands. You're blocking the communication. I don't know what the 11 leaves would be. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I don't think that matters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 10, which is a 1. I don't know why it's pulling me to all this. Trying to figure something out here. Like, is that your brain right now? Like 8, 1, 11. Like, you can't figure it out, which is odd because this is what I'm saying. It's unknown territory for you. Even if this story sounds familiar, you might be able to like resonate. Like, you're going into unknown territory. Whose energy is this magician, 8 of Wands? I want to see if this is linked to masculine or feminine. To me, it seems like happy communication, but the stats is Aquarius. It's a feminine in their thing, but see, I don't know if this is somebody who just wants to win at all costs, or it's like feels defeated. I don't really know if this is a blessing. It's Aquarius. You got Aquarius energy, Sag energy. It's not giving me my answer. It's the masculine trying to manifest through communication. Others of you, it's the masculine here in hermit mode, like blocked. No, they're just not saying something. See, you can't be trying to manifest and be in hermit mode and block something. So see what I'm like? This is very unknown territory for a group of you. I don't know how else to explain it. Like it's just it. It's just unknown territory. Let's see if I can see what the blockage is or what's blocking, who's blocking. What's the 7 of Wands? It's just blocking. Four of Wands blocking rebuilding, blocking commitment. Again, 11 leaves. Frig is with 11 leaves. Is there such a saying or anything with 11 leaves? What is that? I don't have the book to this tarot anymore. Is there something spiritual about 11 leaves? Could just be the 1111. You would now have 1111, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this is a like massive awakening for somebody. It's like, why are they gonna give me messages so difficult? Like, that's just ridiculous. While green leaves, spirituality, while green leaves depict hope, I can see that with a star, renewal and revival. Dead leaves represent decay, sadness. These are green leaves. In general, leaves are symbolic of fertility and growth. Chinese tradition to leave leaves out. So it's just the way they gave me the 1111 is just fucked up. They made me count the 11 leaves on the 7 of Wands. And then they made me count 11 leaves on the 4 of Wands, and 7 and 4 is 11. So you guys must be 711, but 1111 is just it's a code, it's a wake-up call. Yes, like why you gotta make things difficult? Like, I mean, they could have simply gave me I mean, I already knew there was awakening, like with the Hermit. When you come out, you're wide awake. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know they needed me to physically fucking say 1111. And it's like twice. 11 leaves here, 11 leaves here. No, it's like 3 times. 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. Because then freaking 7 and 4 is 11. Like, I know I got the goosebumps. Like, no shit. Like, I don't know why they just made that so random like that. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is like weird territory. Like, this this person is not used to being in like this type of territory. Like, with the 8 of Pentacles, you got the King of Cups here, and it's like the masculine that's trying to manifest. So I really feel like it's the masculine right here in hermit mode, but I feel like it's like it's the woman. But I don't think like she needs to wake up to any of this. Like you're spiritual if you're watching tarot, like you would know 1111. Like so to me it's not that. Like when you go into real hermit mode, you do not come out the same. You don't. This is like soul searching, and when you're out, you're a new person. So I don't know if this is like since you started like an 11-month process, like you've been in hermit mode, you've been doing it for 4 months, 7 months, but it's gonna take 11. Like I don't fucking know. I don't think so. But like, yeah, it's very strange the way they're just revealing messages right now. So you have a masculine trying to. I mean, that's a given. That's pinpointed. Like this person has a lot of hope. Like they are trying to manifest the shit out of something through communication. But I feel like they're being very like they're not being obvious, and it's like who wants someone who's gonna beat around the fucking bush? Like I don't even get what's going here. It's you guys are in if you're not in unknown territory, like it's coming to you. Like you're not even gonna know what to do, how to respond. It's gonna leave you like dumbfounded or like not being able to process or and I don't think it has anything like to really do with Mercury. I think it's just you're not used to what's next. Like this is just whatever this is a massive learning curve. Like there's no way around it. Like in order to even figure out what this connection is, it's like you have to take a risk. And I don't even see the Fool. That's just like a message they're giving me. Like you have to invest in order to figure this out. It's like there's no way you're just gonna have these answers. So you must be seeing 1111, like something's opening up. But you're blocking a relationship. You're blocking rebuilding. Which is normal. That's not throwing me off. The bigger message here is 1111. So, but we all know it's a wake up call. Knock knock. Who's there? Somebody trying to come in. But this person's like not obvious. Like I don't so freaking weird. Like how do you have the 9 of cups with the 2 of wands? I know it's not the oddest combo, but right now it is. Like in my viewing, it is. Let me get rid of the 6 of cups because we know it involves the past. It's all about making a decision, right, where your happiness lays, but your ships are here. Like, you don't have to wait, like, I don't know what that's about. But you have another energy here, it's like, Spirit's like, "Don't give up, confidence is coming," or someone's confidence is gonna shift. Someone feels like they missed an opportunity, but you know what, like, apparently not, or maybe you did, and that's it. Now you're out and somebody else is in, like, just like that. So I think it's just gonna kinda throw you off guard, like, it's just like, change is change, right? It's they just want me to talk about unknown territory, which is weird. So to me, it's just something like you've never experienced, and not the connection or whatever that is, whatever this is regarding for you. It's more like you're literally not gonna know what to do. You're not, they're not together. You're not like you just can't have the answers. I don't know what that means. Like I get it, like if you're searching for answers, but it's not like that. Like this person has a lot of hope that I think it's like this person or you. It's just like you don't get it. Like this could be somebody like on a brand new journey for the first time. Because um when I think what caught my attention in the first numbers and dealing with numerology, um, like 1111 was what I was constantly seeing. And then of course you go on YouTube and Twin Flame, 1111, and do, and it's like you get sucked right in. Like don't get sucked into that 1111 bullshit. Like it's an awakening for you. Don't put something else behind it like that's not there. Like I don't know how to explain it. It's funny because it came to me in the car the other day too, and I think like that was literally like one of the first numbers I just kept seeing, and then I went on a spiritual journey, and that shit was like, whoa. So some of you are dealing with somebody who's literally in the midst of a spiritual journey, and we've seen that off and on for like the last. I mean, it always happens, but um, in the reads, like we've talked about it off and on, like, oh, I think the person you're dealing with is going through like a spiritual journey, and we're just like, oh, great, because I'm always like, don't get too excited, guys, because we're all like, oh my god, I want to be with somebody who's like-minded and spiritual, and it just make things so much easier, and blah 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 blah. But it's like we all know what a journey is like, right? And they're fucking tough. They're like really tough. So like this person has no choice but to go within. They realize what they want, their happiness is, and they're hoping. It's just the way they're manifesting is odd to me. But who am I to judge, and who are you to judge? And just the combination is. I mean, I got goosebumps. And it's true. Like who are we to say how somebody does something or the way they go about something? Like, so you're dealing with someone or something where you don't know how to do this because they're they must be really different from you or something. Um, like the whole approach, like I don't think it's just like beating around the bush. Like you guys might be, if this is somebody you know, you could be extremely compatible, but like extremely different at the same time, which could be extremely beneficial, right? That's where that power couple comes in too, because one's got this and one's got that. And so I don't know if that's like what that's trying to say. This still has a lot more to say. I still want to find out what this is and that and that and that. I don't think the feminine needs a wake up call. And is that biased of me? Some of you might. But, like, been there, done that, like, because I really feel like the feminine is the hermit here, but it's linked to the masculine. So, it's so freaking strange. Got a very strange connection with someone or yourself right now. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's just this hasn't happened, so it's not, and that's what tarot is. That's what I love. But me, as a reader, I solve things, I pinpoint things, I get, so you know what's happening. But this is like unknown territory for everybody right now, which has got to be kind of refreshing, right? If you think about it, like who wants to do the same old thing or the same old pattern? So it could be very confusing at the same time if you think about it because it's unknown territory. So the approach has to be different, even if you're solo. Because I don't, there's no Two of Cups and stuff here. I'm just saying, like, you have feminine, you got masculine. I'm just saying, like, in general, like, you're going into unknown territory. Just something you're not used to. Like, you just, God, I hope that makes sense. That's all, the only way I can explain it. Like, change a pattern or metamorphosis or not. Like, you just, I think you can handle it. You just haven't experienced it, if that makes sense. So I'm not saying it's a bad thing by any means. It's just, it's nothing you're like, oh, I got this. I mean, you can say like, oh, I got this, like, because you're confident, like, oh, I got this. Like, as long as there's teamwork, or I got myself, and things are going good, like, you got this, right? But it's like, yeah, you got this. Does that make sense? Jesus, this is like, I don't know what you're stepping into, troops. Like, I think you can do it anyway, either way, anyway. To be honest with you, I'm not worried about you guys' capability here. It's just, it's nice. I'm trying to think like what major planets are doing this. I mean, I know we just had the pandemic. Everything's happening for a reason. I will tell you, 2020 was all about like building and finding yourself and connecting. And in 2021, guys, it's this massive change. Like, what's the big change? Like, this pandemic just didn't happen, you know? Um, I'm not saying it's like apocalypse energy. Like, I'm not saying it's like anything like we don't know, but Mama Earth was like, I'm gonna rock. I'm gonna rock some shit. I'm gonna fuck some shit up. We're gonna regroup. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do it this way. We're gonna do it the right way. We're gonna fuck with everything. We're gonna fuck with politics. We're gonna fuck with the world. We're gonna fuck with disease. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna fuck with guns. I mean, like I'm telling you, like it's like setting us up to kind of reset. So I don't think this is just a small few of the collective. Like what's happening, there's a massive shift for masses and masses and masses of people. And this has to do with everything that's been happening in the last year. And so, like, that's what it's pulling me to. Like, it's going to be unknown territory for everyone, regardless if you're in the middle, you're Republican. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, we're stepping into unknown territory. And, like, I don't know if we're going to have another war. Like, I don't know. Like, normally when mama steps in like that, like, she'll fuck shit up. Like, she'll fuck shit up. Like, everyone was, like, all about the fires in Australia and, "Oh, well, a bunch of idiots set the fire," and it's like, "Nah, all those didn't burn." Like, mama coulda made it rain. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit needed to, like, crumble, like, new trees, new soil, new way of looking at things. Like, they're really, like, when and I hate to use this as an excuse too, but, like, with celebrities, when him and his daughter passed away last year, which was awful, and it shook the world because he was a celebrity, right? So, like, making major impacts on different groups of people. See what I'm saying? Like, this I got the goosebumps. Like, this is not just like what we're stepping into is, I think, just people like there has to be something with the planets. Like, the shift is happening, and yes, it's the Aquarius season. But this is like what I'm getting here is a massive, massive big vibe of masses of the collective not knowing what the fuck to do. Okay. So I don't think it's just you per se, because now they're talking like worldly shit. So it just got bigger than like the collective, you know? Well, the collective is big, but you know what I mean? Like Mama Earth came in to fuck some shit up to reset. And you think that's gonna be able you think that's just like easy to reset? This could take years. You know what I mean? But with what I'm feeling, the shift is starting now. So I'd say within a few months or something, it's gonna be pretty fucking obvious. I mean, even with everything that's happened, like politically, like you can already tell shit's obvious. You know what I mean? Like, so shit's gonna start like, here we go. Gonna give you a little this, I'm gonna give you a little that, I'm gonna give you a little this. But I think that's gonna be extremely beneficial. Like, take advantage of it. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people not taking advantage of this situation. You know what I'm saying? Take fucking advantage of the situation, guys. It's being kind of given to you. And people want to like look at it as sorrow. I can't believe this. I can't do this. You mark my words. In the last year, you know how many people are going to come out as entrepreneurs and make masses of billions of dollars because for a year they were able to sit into their house and they thought of this creative idea or they wanted to market this or what the whole world is gonna start, not the whole world, but a lot there's gonna be a lot of entrepreneurs. Like I'm telling you, it's gonna be all about, self security and we can't rely on the government but all of a sudden like I got this creative idea and it hits masses. Like like it's before you know it, I'm telling you in like 10 years, like I don't even think college is gonna exist for anything other than a PhD or I want to be a doctor. Or you know what I'm saying? Like honest to God. Like I think we're kind of getting back into that. Like way back in the day we didn't have colleges, but we still had all those people that had their gifts, right? So the world's fucking changing. I mean, that's a given, and we don't need to read that in tarot, right? But I think that's kind of what this is saying, to be honest with you, with that whole unknown territory shit and eerie energy. Like, there's going to be another shift universally. Could it have just been the whole politics things? Maybe, you know. This is like another universal shift, especially with the magician. Magician's all about freaking politics. I mean, if I'm gonna read like that for a split second next to the star, this is in the world, it was out here in the death, and it's another universal shift. Do I know what's gonna happen? I don't. Do I think something big is gonna happen again? I do. And I do think it might be linked to water or another country. I don't know what it is yet, but that water vibe's sticking with me big. Could it be a tsunami? It wipes out a whole entire fucking country for that country to have new growth? I don't know. It's fucking bittersweet, but it's fucking life, you know? Like they're not just done. And like if this is actually happening, like they're not just done. This was just the beginning. Like we haven't seen nothing yet. Honest to God, like I truly don't feel like we've seen nothing yet. And this pandemic's gonna slow down. I'm telling you, when it comes back, it's gonna kick people's asses if like 10 years from now, if you're not eating healthy and certain stuff, like you have warning after warning, like I don't even want to get into that. That's my own belief. But I'm just saying, like, there is another massive shift and it's here. And it's universal too. It's not just breakups and makeups and like it's time to wake up. Not just like wake up. Like this is like wake up. Like, we keep saying this generation is gonna be a bunch of fucking idiots with everything that's happening, right? And because we're losing generations, so it's just my own belief, right? But like, who the fuck knows, man? They might come out of this and fucking be on fire. All they gotta do is sit on a game and be like, oh, fucking brilliant idea. No one's done this yet. Leave it to a fucking 15-year-old to become the next billionaire. Because this is what people are pulled to. You know what I'm saying? The people who think outside the box, like, I don't even know how to go back into this and read this on like a mundane level. Because it's so much bigger than that now. So there's going to be a massive shift. I wonder if that's why I took out my star deck the other day. Because I'm like, you know what happens when I take that fucking deck out? That's all about predictions and the future. And I literally years ago, like I had this conversation with, like, I had to shut down what I was doing. For those who have been with me for a long time, you remember this story. Like, government hit me up. You know, like what's going on? Like, questioned. You know what I mean? Like, I had to stop. Like, I've had this conversation with you guys. And it was all through predictions and between Egypt and the prince. Yeah, see, a lot of you remember that. A lot of you have been with me for a long time. And I had to shut that down. I didn't know what the fuck was going on, but obviously I was saying some shit that obviously people can obviously predict and see, or they just have knowledge on, but it's not public knowledge, and it can fuck shit up, you know? So there's something going on like that again. And I'm not even gonna get into politics and all that shit. Like it is what it is. But there's another massive shift, and it's for the collective, and it's not just like everyday life. Well, it's gonna affect your everyday life, right? But you can't let it affect your everyday life. So we gotta be smart. Gotta be smart about something because they're trying to reset, guys. And I my belief, my knowledge, I don't know that much on it, but I'm pretty sure like the last time they did that, it was the Ice Age and like other stuff. Like they wipe shit out that way and just fresh start. You know what I'm saying? They can't just do that now. It doesn't work that way. It's the world's too huge, you know? It has to be done differently. I think they could care less if one country bombs another country, to be honest with you. If that's the way it goes, that's the way it freaking goes. It's new soil, new pot, new grounds. You know, like I'm like it's sad but true. Yeah, so whatever that thing was like a couple years ago, it's just I had to stop like digging. Like they were kind of like laughing. They were shooting the shit with me. They weren't assholes, guys. They were just like, you know. But you'd be surprised. Like the government tracks this shit. I still have YouTube. For those who are on YouTube, you're fully aware of that. You know, like they get rid of subscribers. They still shut down my videos. Remember, I got flagged and was off YouTube last year for like 14 days or something for a video from 2 years previous because they're working through every video. They have this people at Google, like they do all sorts of stuff. People literally, it's their job to sit here and watch videos and look for red flags and watch people's comments. Like I'm telling you, it's insane. I don't even know where they're at on my playlist, you know, but they're constantly like if you're not subscribed and unsubscribed and subscribed and you haven't watched a reader in over a month, they're taken off your list. And they're doing this once a month. So subscribers go down, 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 then go up, 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 up. I've been watching mine stay, go. One week I can have 400, the next week I'm down, and then it goes back up. You know what I'm saying? It's the craziest thing. But like they're watching the kids on this, the videos, they're watching tarot, you know, they're following stories, like I literally only had that one phone call and that was it. There was no follow up, there was no nothing. It was just kind of like, don't worry about it. I think they were just trying to feel me out, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? Like, what makes you think this or this? And it's like I kind of even felt stupid explaining. It's like, but they're like, don't feel stupid. Like they're just. I think they just wanted to know me connections. I guarantee they went through my freaking phone book, my phone records for years. I guarantee it. And they were probably able to nip it in the butt within 2 days. Like, yeah, no, don't have to worry about it. Freedom of speech. You know what I mean? So, just it is what it is, guys. But there is something big happening here. There's no question. If you're in court, that's up in the air. Where you want to invest, up in the air. Got a masculine over here that's just all about work. Let's see what's up with that one. You have a nice shift of energy over here too with the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Pens. What's up with this King of Cups? Because the King of Cups sitting on the Eight of Pens, and in every single other read, it was always the feminine with the Eight of Pens, and now it's the King. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's the opposite energy right now of the Eight of Pens and the Hermit. And I felt that. I just don't know when it's going to happen. It's like energy's going to shift. So now, like, all of a sudden, like, the woman's in Hermit mode. 11-11, you've experienced a lot. What do I fucking want? And now you got the masculine, like, it's almost like the masculine's now going to flip. Like, if the masculine's all about money, they're going to be all about, like, spirituality. Like, something's going to flip. Like, the woman, if it's all about spirituality, all about money. Like, there's going to be something random like that. I don't know if it's, like, the masses of feminine and masculine, like the race. You know what I mean? Like, men are now going to start doing what women do, and women are going to start doing what men do, and it's all about politics. Can a woman do that job? Or can I make, like, it's fucking stupid. But I'm just saying, like, there's something like that that's just going to kind of, like, really be strange. Or not strange, it's just unknown, so who are we to judge and call it strange? Does that make sense? But, like, for my viewers, I think this is more like the energy is just gonna switch. And there's nothing you can do. If this man goes into this zone, you might as well focus on money, because this takes a while. The Empress. See, it is linked to the woman still, with the Two of Cups, so it's like the two of you now. I don't know if it's saying it's a reversal. What is this? No, this is Empress, King of Cups, Eight of Pens. Could talk about like a commitment, but like he's coming. This is happy-go-lucky, like Two of Cups. But then you got the Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords. So it's like you're not having something with judgment. But the Ace of Cups, it's like new love. With the Four of Pens, so someone's holding back and someone's gonna be sad. It's like I don't know if the energy is just gonna flip, and it's like all of a sudden you're like, because now this man's gonna come after you, and you're just kind of like, I don't know what to do. Like, that's the same message I got down here with the whole unknown territory too. So over here we have the Princess of Swords with the Seven of Swords. I mean, with the Seven of Pens, like, where do I invest? What do I do? It's patient, no worry, just kind of chilling. You're not bothered. Energy is good. It's very mellow. Ten of Cups, contentment. Ace of Pens. So it's not a bad thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, going towards happiness, either way in a very mellow way. This isn't confusion or fog. It's just, I can't explain it. You're going to be happy. You're going to be content with whatever choice you make. I already said that with the woman with the justice here and the Seven of Cups. It's like, whatever you choose. It's almost saying, like, you invested well, but you can go elsewhere too with the Seven of Cups. No problem. That's not confusion. It is the karmic wheel, but it might just be saying, be careful with your decision. In a way, no, see, it's not. To me, that's either way. What's that combo of justice and the wheel of fortune? That's like either way you want it to flow right now. Nauseous. You know what I just noticed? Now I said the woman's gonna turn to the man's gonna turn to the woman. This woman's literally wearing a tie. What? I got the goosebumps. Like, what's happening? Like how I just said, like the woman's gonna do a man's gonna do his woman's job. To me, it's like we're all fucking equal. But I look down and she's happy, but look at, like, she got a tie. See what I'm saying? Like, what? I don't get. I don't think we're going into like transgender by any means or same sex. Like, it's just the roles. It's some, I don't even. It's, I don't even. I think it's way bigger than like, hey, the feminine's going to be a masculine energy, the masculine's going to be a feminine energy. Like that. It's way bigger than that. I don't know what that is, and I don't think it's like a bisexual or transgender. And there's so many words these days. But you ask me, well, fucking human, dude. But this is definitely between like the roles being reversed. But it's way bigger than just the roles being reversed, though. I don't know what that is yet. Look, and she's got a shield, like she's ready to go into battle. I just noticed that too. Like, what the heck? Oh yeah, justice in the wheel over here. Kind of want to use this deck to see what this is. So it can go either way, but I think for me, it's this is saying this is way. No matter what you like, no matter what you choose, you're fine. But that combo too with the karmic wheel, it's like, ooh, Seven of Cups. Like, it can go either way, but I wasn't getting that vibe. I was getting more of like, whatever you choose, you're good. That's the vibe I was getting, but I could be wrong because it could definitely go either way now. We got fall and ascending. Now you're moving on up, moving on up. That's like harvest. See, you're gonna harvest something no matter what, and you're still an Empress energy and you're ascending. See, so like, I don't even know how to process this read. Harvest is here. You're moving on up. You're ascending. Right? You're gonna take action. You're moving. You're not letting the wheel stay stagnant. Like whatever you did, you're happy about it. If that makes sense. Like you put something in. You put the wheel into action. So by your actions. So like I said, like either way, it's Dharma for the feminine. Like it is what it is. I'd like to know what we all did. Well, I'm sure we did a lot of work, but man, I think it's just universal. The shift is here. We built ourselves up for this, so we're ready for it. Because think about it, we have that leadership for those who are in like this situation of powerful and what we went through a spiritual journey. Like it's brutal. Everyone's like, oh, spirituality, it's so zen. It's like, get the fuck out of your head. Who are you? You're not spiritual. You're not even a tad bit spiritual. You go sit on your fucking little yoga mat with your water. I'm sorry, I can be a wicked asshole like that. I'm not saying all you that do yoga aren't spiritual. but I can't stand with social media and like, and like, well, people on my social media like, oh, I climbed a mountain today. I really went within and found me. The fuck are you talking about? Bitch, you took a fucking field trip. Like I have strong beliefs like for people like this. I literally said this to like 6 months or a year ago. Like I took people off of my freaking social media because I'm like, you don't even know what a spiritual journey is. You want to sit here and be like, it's such an adventure and it's so much fun and hashtag spirituality and hashtag this. And it's like, the fuck? Who are you? It's just irritates me. Hi Lynn, I'm good, thank you. You know, it's just irritating to me. Like, oh, I'm gonna go this route, or I'm spiritual. All of a sudden, like, I'm a medium, and I'm clairvoyant, and I want to help. Like, I can't, I can't. Go meditate. If you're a happy little meditator, you haven't even met the DAC yet. Oh, what? You went through a breakup? You cried? So now you're spiritual? Get the fuck out of here! I don't have time for that bullshit on my social media, man. I'm telling you, I don't got time for that shit. Spiritual journey is like the hardest journey you're taking your entire fucking life. You're battling conditioning, you're battling belief, you're battling so many things. And it's like, and until you're like, whoo, and really empowered, like, I don't think anybody can understand the pain and torture and what you've actually experienced. You experienced demons and just, oh, I think the worst for me was like the dreams and battling light and dark and, um, what do you call that? Um, spiritual, not spiritual sex, like spiritual attacks, right? But from dark energy. Um, oh, it's fucking real. It's gross. You know what I'm talking about. We like you feel like you had sex with like a fucking alien or a mutant, like you, but it's like spiritual rape. I forget the word for it. Like you're so vulnerable in the midst of a journey like this. You're not on fucking social media talking about it like that. Like, oh yeah, this is great. I'm on an adventure. Hee hee. Like, what the fuck? You have no idea. Yeah, sleep paralysis is part of it too. It's brutal, but like it's awful. I just don't have tolerance for is that what it's called? I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I just don't have tolerance for that shit, man, on social media anymore. Fake. There's too many fake people. I'm telling you, this generation is going. This is going to be a spirituality is going to be huge. If you can come up with something that no other reader is doing, you're going to make it big. Trust me, because there's a lot of people going that route, and they don't even know their fucking ass from their elbow right now. You could fucking. There's a whole bunch of sheep for you to fucking herd. Okay, I can't take that route. It's exhausting. People just don't get it. But hey, maybe you guys have it in you. I don't know what to tell you. I just, I'm like, I literally just deleted somebody again the other day because hashtag and all this shit, and I'm like, oh, I don't know everyone's personal stories, but if you're gonna tell your personal story on social media all the time, like breakups and makeups, and I'm so sad and I'm so sick to my stomach that people can talk shit. Dude, what the fuck are you doing? Your life is social media. Like that is drama. Like that, like you have no life. Sorry. Delete. There's even actresses and actors that are starting to get on my nerves with that shit too. Jim Carrey, I'll give him that. Like certain people, like I'll give you a little. because I don't know the depth of it. But when I start hearing people talk, and now Matthew McConaughey is like on some kick. You know what I mean? Like I'm not judging. I'm just like, hope you know what you're talking about because you're a you're a role model. You're a massive, you know what I'm saying? Like universe will stomp your ass if you don't know what you're doing. I think it's like playing with magic. Like it's so taboo to people. Like, oh, just the crystal ball, and it's like, better watch who you fuck with. And for us, it's such a belief, right? And we got there. It might even seem culty to some people, but to me, it's not. It's a beautiful belief. How can you not believe in energy in planets? Like, how can you not? It affects masses every day. It's like proven. So how can you say spirituality is so taboo because we're working off energy? It's just crazy. Anywho, I want to get out of that. So you might be running into some fake people. That's if we just got into that whole thing. So be careful who you're associating yourself with too. If somebody doesn't believe in it, that doesn't mean anything. It's just you can still be friends with them or whatever. That's not a big deal. They're just gonna have to accept you for who you are. But if you're in their lives, trust me, you're gonna blow some shit up for them too to get them to where they need to be because it's not just a coincidence. Like I said that the other day to somebody. I'm like, you came into my life, like job done, like blah blah blah, like, and that person could just sit there and laugh and be like, you're out of your mind. It's like a year from now, you're gonna be like, oh fuck, man, she was right, But whatever. I don't need acknowledgement. I'm good. Because if you're real spiritual, you freak people out. Like, there's been guys I like all freaked out. Like, I ain't fucking with her. You know? People who don't want to confront their own shit. Anywho, what's up with this Four of Cups? So someone feels like they missed an opportunity or they're about to with the moon. They have no idea right now. They don't. They're confused. They're emotional. They literally don't know what to do right now. Did I miss an opportunity? Oh my god, it's over. Like it's that type of energy. It's like, but it's hidden from me. It's like they're hiding from themselves. So you have a whole, like I'm saying, like someone might be going on a journey, guys, with that whole 11/11 thing. Roles are being reversed. I don't know what that's regarding. Like this hasn't happened yet. I love readings like this. I find it fascinating and interesting. And this is what tarot is for. So you can kind of be prepared, but you can't be prepared. You know what I mean? Because this is unknown territory. This is what I love about tarot. This is what tarot is. The unknown. To guide you. So I think right now all you can do is flow and just see what happens because there's nothing really here telling you what direction to go in except for there's something big coming. Max, you in here? Max, you go. Hi. You want to get out? You want to get out? Hi. Got itchy ear? What's going on? Yes, come on. You want to get out? Go ahead. Guys, I've been saying this for a long time that I want to read tarot differently too. And this is kind of like this is how I want to read. Like, I like the unknown. This is what tarot is. Well, this is like reminds me of like traditional tarot. Like, something to help you and guide you and kind of prepare you, even though you don't know, but it's okay not to know. Just flow. You know, it's stuff like that. I've been saying, like, if something, if it just comes to me, it comes to me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's happening now. So whatever's over is, it's extremely emotional, right? Somebody's definitely gonna want a second chance, or no, I'm not even gonna say that. Somebody definitely feels like they missed an opportunity. Like the boat's moving out, you know. But it's still a dock, guys. I love how the boats that you have here that talk about your happiness are still here.
Oh, hey, what's up? What's
Like it's not gone yet. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if someone just thinks it is with the moon here and the death card. Like it's just very like that is eerie energy too, but I don't think you have to worry about eerie energy like that. I think it's more like something is definitely over and it's like it's extremely emotional, but there's still a lot of stuff unknown. Maybe somebody has a really hard time going into the unknown and, you know, I need answers. You know, it's not really giving me much to go off of. But, you know, as I'm talking about not second chance, I just got judgment and the Ace of Cups, so somebody might want a second chance. But this is more like I missed an opportunity. Want to tell me about this moon? It's the moon. It's not going to tell me much. I love when readers try to explain the moon or try to get information because it's like, it's the moon. Sorry. Not going to happen. You're not going to get detail when the moon's out. 8 of Cups. Right? Just walking, moving on up, walking. You're going right into the light. The 10 of Pentacles. Like, this is not a bad thing. Somebody walks away or you walked away. It is what it is. That's why somebody's really emotional and sad. Katie's talking like a girl right now. And I just said this whole like man, girl, I told you something weird is happening. That was not a coincidence. That was kind of cute. I don't know if you guys heard that. It's not like hot diggity top, but the way he said it, like, oh my god, like he was being a girl, like girl voice. There's something here going on like that. I don't think it's talking like this is literally like masculine, feminine. Something roles are being switched. I don't know what that is, but it's not just like with a few people. It's like, oh, you want to match me? I wonder if like women. I wonder if the roles will be reversed in like 5 or 10 years. You like if you do statistics, like women might just rule this world now. We might wipe those fucking men right off this planet. I'm telling you, like something big is gonna happen where the roles are being reversed. You watch. Like we're just as capable. I don't think this has anything to do with feminism and stuff like that. Like I'm just telling you, like there's no reason for like all the shit that's been happening, like with politics and racism. Like there's no need for it. But this is all happening for a reason, but not. They wouldn't even know what the fuck they're doing it for. They're doing it for their own reasons, and people are doing it right now because of history. But we're going into the fucking future. You know what I mean?
Don't say that. I was trying to get like a half store that is like, tell me, so here's my plan. No, I'm gonna make a ladder.
It goes from a feminine voice to like, okay, I'm back.
Oh my god.
King of Cups and Empress. Can you tell me what this is? I need to get up and shut my door. I haven't let the cats out. Free will. Like I said, it's in your hands. It's up to you. Whatever's next, it really is just like you got Understanding.
Oh,
So there's something here between you and somebody. Could be with work, a relationship. Do you want it or not? Do you understand the situation? Can you accept the situation? Because this is like either going to understand a situation or you're not. You're going to understand what's next or you're not. You know what I mean? It's like that type of thing. You got material world. So it is something with money. Like the roles are going to reverse. That was my first initial thing. Like the man, a lot of the men might step into spirituality. I don't know the stats with spirituality when it comes to women and men. I didn't think it was a big deal, but there might be something there. So maybe a lot more men are going to take the spiritual route, and the women that are already on that spiritual route are now going to take control in the material world and use their power and use their what they've learned to become that person. Like, and it would be a leader. See what I'm saying? Think that can be it for somebody? Maybe. Because it is about understanding in the material world and free will. And I got that vibe with the man and the woman switching places because it's odd because the man was the hermit and now it's going to be the woman. It's like it's switching. The energy's switching soon. But I mean, it's up to you and it's up to that person whether they want to go a spiritual route. Like if you're with somebody or somebody coming into your life, they might go the spiritual route and you might be all about money now. You know what I mean? It's their turn to walk the journey. It's like you both have a new journey. One has a spiritual journey and one has a journey in the material world. That's kind of what this is saying to me. You know, so and it's not usually like that, right? It's conditioning. You know, it's the man that creates this and blah 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 blah. So I just honestly think like something like that is happening with you guys. Whoever is about to come into your life, or is in your life, or you're dating this person, you're married to this person. Like the roles are going to reverse. The woman is going to become like superior at something, and the man is legitimately going to go a spiritual route. That's what this is saying in this corner. There's no question, especially with the 11-11. If my men have been seeing 11-11, like they don't even know what the fuck they're in for right now. The women either. The roles are reversed. Like, especially if you're spiritual. I know nothing about the material world, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like spirituality. I like soul. I like love. I like feelings. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'll just make the money to get by and I'm good. But like, this is like spirit's like, no, you're gonna go rock the world. Like, and it might just be with whatever you do next. Like maybe you're a freaking scientist or you're a college student and you're trying to come up with a cure, and the next thing you know, you're just like, bam, here I am. You were so quiet, taking a spiritual route. Like I don't even know. Like I'm telling you, like you're stepping into a masculine. You're stepping in. You got a tie. You're stepping into a masculine role, which is so fucked up to even say because we're all fucking equals. But for some reason, it's saying the woman's going to play the masculine role in the material world. But it's such a fucked up thing to say because I feel like a lot of women do have roles like that. But this is going to be big, not just for this one individual. I'm talking like you're both agreeing to do this. Masculine's going this route, feminine's going that route. You all have roles to play, right? But like, well, I like to think you're all equal or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? Like now she's got a shield, she's got a tie, she's happy, she's content. Like she's going into the material world and she's gonna rock some shit up. That's it. Like whether it's gonna be powerful, it's gonna be leadership. It involves money too. You probably make a lot of money. You're coming in as the empress. But here's the beauty. If she's already spiritual and she's about to do this, it's like a whole nother, it is a whole nother life kind of, right? But like I don't know. I love a lot of empresses and a lot of my decks, but there's something about this empress. She's very calm, powerful. Like it's like a Princess Diana. Everyone, she became the world's favorite. You know what I mean? Like, just look at this card for a minute, the feminine. Like, isn't it just kind of like she's very calming, she's very powerful. Like, she's got a whole bunch of sides to her. There's just something about the vibe of this empress. I think is like my new favorite vibe. I don't know why. I can like feel it. It's very calm. I don't even know how to explain it. It's royal. It's calm. It's like the whole Princess Diana. It's the whole. I mean, she was in the spotlight. See, go figure. See what I'm saying? So I don't know what this is. I think there's just gonna be a lot more women coming into like whatever this is that's going on worldwide within like the next 3 years, couple years. Like this is the year of the five. It's massive change, right? So she's capable of doing it, is what they're saying. But like from a man's perspective, which is fucked up. I mean, technically, we're not as acknowledged as we're acknowledged as like caregivers, and so I get what they're saying. The roles are gonna reverse. Like they might even look at men. Like men. They look. Some people are like, oh, they're superior. We might in the next 3 years start looking as women as superior. Like, man, they can fucking do it all, and they birth the babies. Got me, you know. But you would have to have that motivation. You'd have to have that go get it. Like there's you know what I'm saying? Like you'd have to have that oomph. It's not just gonna happen. You either have it or you don't. But I think that's what's gonna happen. She's going into the material world. You're probably going in it with somebody because the man's right here, or it's just saying like, because yeah, that was the first vibe I got. Like the men supposedly are about to be in hermit mode. I have been in hermit mode with like the perspective with the hangman and stuff, and now it's like the woman, but the woman was all about like the eight of pence, and it's gonna turn into like the hermit and be like, I'm gonna come out on top. You know what I mean? And it looks like the masculine is gonna go on a spiritual journey. So it's very exciting for both masculine and feminine. I don't see anything like, but it's like we have understanding here. So that's kind of like, can somebody push through that conditioning? Can somebody push through something? And it's free will, but it looks like it's going down anyway. It looks like you're more than happy to switch roles, whoever this reads for. So for some of you, this involves somebody, and if you're on a solo mission, it still stuff's changing. You're walking into an unknown territory, which is phenomenal. It's like if you're not with anybody, you know what this saying, you're just walking away from everything that just no longer serves you. You're not waiting for new opportunities. You're not waiting for second chances. You're not thinking you missed an opportunity. If you are, you're getting out of that within a matter of time, a week or two tops. And you're going towards a massive shift. And this is a massive shift for the collective. So it's just a matter of when it hits you. Like this isn't like a normal shift. Like I'm like, oh, we've all been waiting for this. Great. Da, 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 da. You know, have a good night, Major. So you know how we're like, oh, we're waiting for this shift. We've been saying that off and on for years, and we get so excited when the energy shifts, right? But this is a massive shift. This is a collective shift. See what I'm saying? So it's great. I think it's phenomenal because it's bigger than what we thought it was, and that's a good feeling, right? It's a great feeling. So some of you are going off into the material world, and a massive group of you of the collective is going into the material world, while a massive group of you are going into spirituality. I'm not surprised by a big group going into spirituality, though. Saw that coming years ago. Yeah, someone is definitely trying to manifest through communication. They're just kind of hoping, like, conversation will create something, but it's like someone doesn't really know because they're hoping. This is a nice shift right here with the 9 of Wands and the 9 of Pens. Like, don't give up. Like, this independence, this feeling, this confidence, like, it's right around the corner. This 9 of Cups, I don't know who that is. You just got to decide where your happiness lays and go for it. It is what it is. You make your own decisions. You're a big boy. You're a big girl. I just want to see what this 9 of Pens, 9 of Wands is. Temperance. Oh, it's so funny. Because in the beginning of the read, I said that to you. You got to find the balance between grounding in something. And then I was like, no, it's not grounding. It's X, Y, Z. It's just finding the balance. It's tempering something. It could create a reconciliation. Oh, look, it's like a little fairy. It reminds me of a little fairy godmother, like on a movie. Oh, that's right. It's a moon. It's a shadow. I thought it was a whole entire head for a minute. Her hair's there. There's a movie where, like, fairy godmother looks like that, floating around in the air. But yeah, so it's just tempering, like, your independence and not giving up. So that tells me somebody's like could be very stubborn in this situation because you're very independent and you're like, fuck that, fuck this, fuck no, fuck you. Possibly. That's why you got to temper it because it's like, don't give up. And that could be the feminine over here. You got 2 feminine over here. All my feminine, your boobies are just hanging out. In all these pictures. Boobies hanging out. You know? I noticed it here too. It's funny because I've been saying that. I haven't been wearing a bra for like a week. I go out in public, not even wearing a bra. And I got such mom boobs. I don't even care. Obviously, if I was going to the office and I was working, guys, I'd put a bra on, you know? But I'm just saying, like, I can relate to that. I'm sure it's a totally different message, but I can relate to that. I ain't putting no bras on lately either. So, gotta find some type of balance here. So that's telling me there's definitely some stubbornness. There's no question. I think I covered all the cards. Something's gonna make you really happy, but you're gonna have to invest. And investing takes time. Planting seeds takes time. Well, I'll put it this way. The seeds have been planted, but you gotta nurture them, you gotta water them. It takes the right amount of water, the right amount of sun. You know what I'm saying? Like nurturing. We gotta be nurtured. So it's up to you. I think you'd want to nurture whatever this is because the outcome is the 10 of Cups. I mean, your sword's down, so you're calling a truce, whether it's with somebody else or just mentally. You know what I mean? Like, you're good. You're warming up your back. Like, you're good. You're rocking your little Roman sandals. You're good. That's all I got for you, which was a whole lot. I guess all I can really say is that I wanted to say welcome to the unknown. But what I was saying in the entire read was unknown territory. So you're walking into unknown territory. So I don't know if I'm going to label the video, and I haven't been labeling my videos either. It is what it is. You know, I know a lot of people want to know what they're going after, but it's like, you know what? Watch, you know what you're going, what you're up against. I don't want to lure someone in one way or another, or somebody interpret it wrong. You know what I'm saying? So I just kind of been leaving it blank lately. I don't know, but there's something about this where it's like I want to label this one like unknown territory. Or now I'm wondering, should I say like welcome to the unknown territory? I should probably say welcome to the unknown territory because it's here. It's right around the corner. It's here, right after an ending. And this is massive endings in people's lives. Jobs, work, same thing. Career, same thing. Court, get your head out of the gutter. Relationships, like whatever it is, like burying people, like it's a new beginning. Hopefully, you're burying very old people who've had a very long life. That's what I meant by that. Or just burying things that need to be buried. All right. So there's that. Welcome to the unknown. I almost wanted to say Wild Wild West. Wild Wild West. Not in the song, but like the first deck I used had an image of the Wild Wild West. It was the Chariot. So yeah, you're there. You're on that path. Whoop, whoop. I don't know what the Wild West would have anything to do. I don't have much knowledge on that. You're 60? Well, happy 60. You can still have another 40 years to prepare your ass. You can have more than that. I think everyone's like, oh my God, I'm 60. My life is over. Fucking kidding me? I have another 40 years, another 30 years. Make the best of it. So yeah, like I said, I don't know anything about the West. I think it just was pulling me to the Chariot, and the Chariot's all about triumph and moving forward and being victorious. And so I think it's just trying to tell me Chariot. So get on the horse. Woo-hoo. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. It's getting late. Yeah, 9:30. I gotta settle him. He's out there yapping with Anthony like it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I love you guys. Have a great night.